yes, the Jedi have met the lines of the clone troopers. See, that's the thing, man. If a dude's walking around with a laser sword, maybe, just maybe you don't want to let him get too close to you. All right, everybody, Baron here, and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. In the last video, we did a tournament. It was pretty awesome. We did it with every one of the new factions that we have, which when you look at it is quite a bit. Tribal, farmer, medieval, ancient, Viking, dynasty, renaissance, pirates, spooky, but who are these custom factions? Well, as always, I encourage you guys to leave custom battles and challenges in the comments. And what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be using some of these custom factions to beat your challenges. So bring on the challenges, and if you see one you like in the comments below, make sure to give it a vote so it's more than likely to be chosen in the next video. But look at this handsome bearded gentleman. That's right. We have the return of Thor. So basically, if you guys give me some ridiculous challenges, I'm hoping he's gonna help me get me out of those pickles. The jar of pickles is deep and scary and green. So our first challenge comes in from Michael Vidadau, and this is the group hug. And every one of these units loves to get up close and personal and bite, grab, or just jump in the face and swing axes. This is, oh no. And we even have the gloriously haired hobbits. Looks like this dude is like taking some like massive amounts of coffee this morning, and he's cavitating. So I've got to beat this army, which is just an entirely, it's a blitzkrieg. That's exactly what it is. Okay, and I can use anything I want. $14,660.69 units. Well, I'm gonna have a front line of Reapers. And I have this unit called, you know what, let's bring in an Apollo. I feel like, whoa, Apollo's expensive. What up, son? 4,800 bucks? All right. We've got $14,600. The enemy has $14,660. But there is a $60 unit, and he's named the Bard. So we're going to bring him out here to beat Michael's challenge, or at least hopefully do so. My God, hold on a second. So this is one of the secret modded units. His name is Apollo. Now, Apollo is not to be confused with Odysseus, which I was just about to talk to, but Apollo was like a very good bowman, right? Now let's see just how far and how fast and how accurate his arrows are. Oh my God! Okay, so one of the Reapers exploded. Look at this dude. We got flying shields up in the air. It really makes you wonder, man. You ever think sometimes UFOs might just be tab shields flying in the air and people are just none the wiser? People flying through the air at all times of the day with leaves covering their nether regions. Anyway, let's get back to the battle because it's a little bit ridiculous right now. But I'm thinking that my overall strategy is working. The idea was, hey, Reapers are amazing. We're just going to put them as the front line. All right, Michael. All right, Michael. Fine, fine. I'll give it another run, but this time we're only going to use $14,400 versus $14,660. Okay, now I don't expect it to work this time because all of the units over there are really good at closing the distance. And look at the vampires. I don't think the bats can be shot. Wait a minute. Oh, they can when they spawn out like that. That actually brings up a very interesting question. You guys ever have any like, hey, Baron, I wonder if this works in tabs or if that can work? Those kind of challenges. Hey! We got another space cadet. Don't you love the tab space program? I sure do. So one of the things that I would like to do based off of just that occurrence is, you know, every time you play tabs, you see something you've never seen before. I want to see if any of these bats get hit with arrows. Because it doesn't look like... Oh, I was just about to say it doesn't look like they can be hit, but guess what that is? Exhibit A, to prove the scientific theorem that bats can in fact, and do in fact, get hit by projectiles. Oh, but now all the archers are dead, so at least they were successful in taking... Wait a minute, is this another bat that was knocked out back here? Dude, what's your wing doing back here? So this next challenge comes in from his dudeness, which is an amazing name, and it is beat this army, right? So we've got 20 farmers, 7 potion throwers, and 15 muskets for a total army value of 7,530. But the catch is I can only use cheap units, ones that are 200 gold or less. Hold on. Oh, Thor's too expensive. So what I need is units that are fast and cheap. All right, well, I'm gonna have to outnumber him, right? So I've got basically $5,000 in, at least in my eyes, one of the fastest cheap units, and that is the Headbutter. We used to call those Velociraptors in the old game, and you know what we call Velociraptors in this game? Actual Velociraptors. So why don't we bring in some of those guys? All right, I have 20 bucks more, so we'll take out one of them. Okay, so the idea here is the Velociraptor strategy. We've got both kinds, both variants, the human kind and the raptor kind. But I'm thinking we can win because here's the thing. Muskets, they're really, really good, but they take a while to reload and they're very expensive. Thus, if I'm going with cheap units, I just have to have more than the enemy and hope that they do their job, which... Oh, okay, we still have this Velociraptor running around. Look at that. Oh my God, I love them. They pick up their enemies and just run with them. Imagine being on the battlefield. And you're this guy, right? Hello, my name's Marco Polo, and I've got black powder muskets. And then there's a dude getting carried around on the battlefield by a raptor. And you realize you're in the wrong place, son. And it's time to die. And that's a victory, boys. That is indeed. Now, let's try a different one. So we tried the Velociraptor strategy. What else would be viable? Well, the other idea would be this. Bring in... an entire legion, which is 150 furry-foot boys. The hobbits are going to Isengard by way of conquering this army. So let's see. The hobbits are a little bit slow and maybe not the best warriors. I'm not entirely sure if this will work to beat his dudeness, beat this army challenge, but it's worth a try. And it looks like the farmers are wrecking everybody, and then everybody else is just drunk on you know, the finest weed in the South farming potions, and they're not very good finishers, are they? They're really not very good warriors at all. We may love them a lot, but this isn't, you know, regular hobbits can't be compared to the martial prowess of some of the finest, like Pippin and Merry, you know, guys who fought for Gondor and Rohan. No, these are just the regular hobbit variety, the type who will pick up their enemies by their belts, which slows them down and carry them into battle like they're some kind of trophies, even though, hey, wait a minute, did you see that? He did a flying headbutt and literally fell short. Okay, I don't think the Hobbit strategy works. I think the only one that would really work on beating this army is the Velociraptor strategy. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. I think this is a sound defeat, and this one was actually trying to run and knock on the king's gates. Let me in! And then we got Emperor Palpatine over here saying, execute Order 66. Because this challenge is by Dan the Man YT. Challenge Order 66. So what are these guys? They may look like musketeers, but they are in fact clone troopers. Republic clone troopers. And then we got the blunderbusses, which are the heavy weapons troopers. And then we even have an ATTE that's signified by this cannon crew. So what we have to do then is I'm presumably the Jedi. So if I'm the Jedi, then I can finally use my Ronin. Now they've got $11,750. Now, you know what? Let's just try all Ronin at first just to see how good they really are. Because I'm thinking they're gonna be a lot like samurais. Now, the deal's gonna be, can they, you know, block incoming firepower of this magnitude? And I think the answer is not very well. But they did survive it. Oh, they've got some backflips? So I think they're samurais with backflip abilities, folks. And I don't know how... Oh, they deflected some musketeers. So my thought is we're going to need a lot more Jedi apprentices because we're taking out Jedi Knights, and I don't know, man. They're a little boozed up or something. The midichlorians are popping out of their nostrils right now as they die. Okay, so that didn't work too well. Midichlorians. No one really knows what those things are. As far as we know, they could be a bunch of jelly beans stacked in a Jedi sock. Ooh, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. All right, we've got 11,620 versus 11,700 something. We are below, and look at this. I would love, I'm actually very surprised that we do not have a Star Wars mod in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Look at these firing lines. This is amazing. See, this is the kind of cinematic feel that you get in a battle simulator, like Tabs. Not like the one that we played yesterday. And if you haven't seen it, my God, what an insane battle simulator. It really makes you thankful for games like Tabs because it's awesome. All right, clones, if you guys do not fight and finish off some of these Jedi, you know your days are numbered, right? And look at that. We've got some Jedis. Where? Hold the phone. How did he get over here? Did he fire? Was he hit by the cannon? That's my only real thought. These blunderbuss guys are really good at absorbing these shots. Oh, yes. The Jedi have met the lines of the clone troopers. See, that's the thing, man. If a dude's walking around with a laser sword, maybe, just maybe you don't want to let him get too close to you. Maybe you want to try to shoot him before, right? Never mind. Maybe he'll miss, and it's your lucky day. All right, the Jedi are absolutely terrorizing and destroying the clone trooper line. So this is like what would happen if, I don't know, Order 66 was thwarted. So that's one way of dealing with it, right? We got this unit called a champion. Let's see what he's all about. Okay, he's a cavalry guy. Then what I want is more cavalry. I'm gonna rush these guys with cavalry. This is gonna be charge of the light brigade. Oh, these guys are expensive. This is a little expensive. All right, we got 11,600. So I'm expecting, there's an old poem called Charge of the Light Brigade, and it's basically about cavalry, I think, in like World War I. And it's like the end of an era. You know, like cavalry's like, oh, we used to win wars, and then World War I comes around and is like, bruh, we got trenches and machine guns. Our cavalry's not doing terribly yet. Oh, wow. Okay, so the hero guy? Whoever, yeah, the hero dude on the horse? No freaking way. We just destroyed them with cavalry. And what? Hold on. We need to see how this happens. All right, let's investigate. Is there a dude over here? No. So the cannon must fire and hit one of these guys, right? All right. We'll watch the cannon because what? And it just materializes out of thin air? I don't know, guys. We got some alien UFO technology mysteries happening. So this challenge comes from Matt Lamontagne. I would imagine it might be pronounced as the French would say. And this is the battle for Baron. 10 skelly warriors, 10 skelly archers, and the big bad daddy himself, the Lord of the Undead, the Sultan of Swats, the Breaker of Chains. Okay, hold on. It's just the Reaper. It's just the Reaper. The challenge is that I need to use one unit of my choice. So that is open to interpretation, but I'm going to interpret it both ways. And I feel like this is the perfect time to break out Thor. Thor, if the interpretation is that I only get one single unit on the battlefield as opposed to one type of unit, then I'm going to put the new Thor. Whoa, Thor, man. We was in the middle discussing stuff. All right, Thor, get up. Don't get hit by that thing. Smash that man with a hammer. Mjolnir, smash him. Oh my goodness gracious, where'd you go? Why do you have lightning bolts coming out of you? Well, I guess you're the Lord of Lightning, right? He might actually be able to defeat this. So we've got Thor versus the Reaper. Look at this. Da, 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 da. And he's like looking down at this little skelly. Is this skelly scared? He ain't even looking at him. He's too scared to even look at him. Smite it! Odin, hear me now. If we win... Oh, no. He jumped in the water. He thinks it's a hot tub. Thor, what you... Thor, bro, this is like the river Styx. You see this? You see skeletons in it? It's a bad place to go. Now that we know that Thor jumps in like a freaking ninja, I'm gonna put him over here because this is awesome. Oh, he blocks incoming fire arrows, well, at least most of them, except for the one that's sticking out of his head. All right, so let's see how this battle pans out. Oh, wait, what? Hold on, I don't know where he went. Thor, my boy. Oh, I thought he just got knocked in the river Styx there. The river of the undead. Man, the Reaper's just so freaking good. And we got all these skelly warriors. I don't think Thor gets scared, though. I can't tell, but I haven't seen... Oh, I love that, though. He's got the little... There it is. Okay, he leans back. Then he jumps into the battle. So it looks like he was about to walk himself into the river of the undead. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Look at that. That's what just happened. Lightning bolts out of the man's pelvis. All right, so let's just see how good they all are. We've got Apollo, the champion, Ronan, and Thor. It's like, you know what? We don't have an Avengers mod, so I'm going to say these guys are the new Avengers. Led by Thor, God of Lightning. Apollo, what was Apollo good at? Obviously, having a ballista for a bow and arrow. You know what? You guys remember the great challenges, right? Challenge number 1. 200 Yetis. Just kidding, not Yetis. Even though they've got as much hair as a Yeti. No, these are just the little hobbits. Oh my god, we gotta do slow motion. Oh, the hero unit's awesome. He's like, he just plowed through them like a bulldozer. And Thor's just sending out lightning storms, man. Come on, boys. Look at that. Okay, so that was just a beyond a easy victory. But even though we had, what, 200, it wasn't even. All right, let's send him against the Jedis. All right, the next challenge will be against the Jedis. Oh, my God. Hold on a second. Apollo just shot a samurai, and the samurai wasn't even able to block it. It came in so fast. You know what? Hold on. Oh, wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be Apollo. Well, there's nothing to shoot at anymore. Because everybody is dead, man. The new Avengers are kicking that butt, son. Oh, hammer to the face, Thor. That's like a Mortal Kombat style killing blow. All right. Can a bunch of Apollos beat an incoming horde of Jedi apprentices? Find out next time. Just kidding. Find out right now. Pew! Where's my arrows going? I'm still trying to figure out how to use my bow. Oh! Help me! Where are my arrows? It was in this moment that I realized I messed up. And now it's time to die. Whoa. Did that guy just disappear? Wait a minute. What's this guy doing? He's sideways crab crawling with a sword above his head like an idiot. You're the special one out of the group, aren't you? Look at you with your little wood clogs running around the battlefield. Okay, Apollo also has like an incredible amount of health because he's got like 58 swords sticking through him. Yeah, needless to say, Apollo might be a little bit OP. What about cavalry? Survived the Order 66. They've taken out all the horses. Oh, see, isn't that like, you ever watched a movie with a girl and it's like, oh no, look at all those people. You're like, man, a lot of men died. And she'll be like, oh my God, the horse is dead. It's like, what about the people, man? And then you both start singing Why Can't We Be Friends as you pull up Uber Eats and like, where's the nearest double cheeseburger? Because this is date night. No, just me? All right, got it. And this challenge comes in from Winning W. It's called Pyrotechnics, which is pretty cool because we did get the fire update where fire now spreads out of the mouth of things like this. Because look at that. Those are 3 fire cannons in the mouth of the dragon that is carried by the glorious Dynasty faction. So basically, all of these units are black powder or explosive based. Look at these things. These things go boom boom time, son. So I've got to beat this challenge. $10,500. I got an idea. Thor. Wait a second. He's really expensive. Okay. Only 2 Thors. And then we'll have some Viking boys. That seems pretty good. 10,500 versus 10,510. I gave the edge to them. So what we're going to be looking for is to see, hey, if we can beat this challenge first off, but also to see if the fire is spreading from units to units as it is. Oh my God. The new fire effects are freaking amazing, son. Look at that. I love this stuff. Okay. Thor's in there. We're going to win. I just know it, man. Thor's got the power of lightning. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, you may have black powder and fire, but lightning is better, bruh. It's called science, man. All right, there's just explosions everywhere. Dude, the new fire... Hold on, is that bomb gonna kill him? Yes! You idiot! It looks like he's farting out fire, but that's a victory. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your challenges. Please leave more in the comments below. Custom battles as well. Let me know if you guys want to see more tabs. And guess what? As per usual, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.